bit about this matchup. This is the Madison, Wisconsin special. This is D-Money and Rifflip right here. And
okay.
This is a matchup I've seen quite a lot. It's a very funny matchup.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
They both just swing in each other's faces. And we saw like a ton of spacing and neutral in our last set. This set is going to be I'm in your face, I'm pressing buttons.
Oh yeah, those are kind of my favorite sets. I love being in people's faces. So let's see who can take a quick lead here. It looks like Quag is going to be the one to take the lead. 75% sitting here on Stitch.
The one thing that Yoshi has in this matchup in particular that is really, really strong for him is his aerial drift. Because he's going to be able to weave in and out of Incineroar's like burst range extremely well. So Quag is going to have to be really careful to not get mixed up by Stitch like weaving in and out with like a back air or a forward air.
Yeah. Another thing too that I feel like oh,
good catch.
Really good catch. Another thing too that I feel like I feel like in this matchup, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like Incineroar in general kind of conditions you to shield. You don't want to shield too much.
Yes.
But also you don't want to not shield because you know that Darkest Lariat is gross on shield for no reason. But Yoshi having that neat mechanic of not having to really deal with shield break issues. But we'll see how Quag can kind of use that in his advantage because that is going to give him more grabs.
Yeah, and the only other thing is that you kind of want, when you're facing Incineroar, you want a strong out-of-shield option.
Yes.
Yoshi doesn't really have an extremely strong out-of-shield option besides up smash. So it'll be interesting to see.
Is Nair not good?
Oh, I forgot about Nair.
I was about to say, it's like phrase
my bad. That's on me. But Quag with a bit of a lead here now.
Yeah, he's got the lead and using Revenge up, I think that was dash attack actually, at clean 31%, so let's see how much further he can push it. Using the shiny Incineroar skin. I love this skin.
It's such a good skin.
I wish more of the Pokemon had their actual shinies.
Dude, they did Mewtwo so dirty. Where's my green Mewtwo skin?
It's right there. Like, they have it, and they're just like, no.
Wow. Quag has this game, though.
Yeah,
right now.
Really running over Stitch here. That Stitch is not really able to find the kill here. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah.
Not enough.
Quag able to avoid that shield break, though, and stay alive, which is, like, not for nothing right now. Now he's got the Revenge with the forward air, and anything from Incineroar will do it right now.
Revenge is so scary.
A text message from Incineroar will take Yoshi's stock right now.
Yeah, if he breathes on him, it's kind of wraps here. So let's see how Stitch plays around it, but he's doing well. Really, you had mentioned to me that he's doing a really good job just kind of weaving around him. Really good avoidance coming out from Quag there. Avoiding the up airs, but not going to avoid that back air. So let's see, is Stitch going to be able to kind of take this game away, maybe?
Yeah, this is really scary right now because if you get grabbed or side beat by Incineroar, that's your stock right there. Yeah. So Stitch has to play very careful. Darkest Lariat, not quite gonna do it.
Yeah, good air dodge coming out from Stitch to avoid the back air, only to get hit by the Darkest Lariat, but living just barely here. So let's see what he can do. He's got max rage, so let's see how he's going to use that into his advantage. Baiting out the Revenge. Nice.
Yeah, I'm liking Stitch's play in this game, but 187%. Oh, goes for the up smash again. Not quite gonna do it. Nair.
Not gonna take the stock at 200%.
Oh, 2 eggs.
He's getting a little greedy with these up smashes now. So let's see if he can kind of slow it down and see what he can do.
This is so scary for both players. Quag doesn't want to let this game slip by, but Stitch has been hanging on by a thread this entire game.
Yeah.
Forward are not going to do it, but that one will.
Yeah, really good stuff coming out from Stitch. Doing a really good job just bringing that game back into his favor there.
Yeah, I think Stitch realized like how to space around Incineroar in that last stock.
Yeah.
We saw like those first 2 stocks, he was getting grabbed a lot by Quag. I don't think he got grabbed once that entire last stock.
No, it doesn't feel like it. It feels like after he lost his second stock, and once he got to that like 169%, he really dialed in and was like, okay, I cannot lose this, which is insane clutch factor coming out from him here. So let's see if he can show a little bit more of that here.
Leaving Smash Roll open against Incineroar, though, is very scary. Such a small stage, and those small side blast zones are going to be huge for an Alolan Whip.
Yeah, there are two stages. There are two characters where I 100% don't want this stage open on, and it's this one and Snake.
Yeah. Darkest Lair going to be taking that first stock.
Yeah, really good. I think it was revenge boosted actually, so it's like I think it was gone there regardless.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But Quag is doing a really good job in this early game, but we did see Stitch kind of really reverse him there, kind of really take advantage of everything he can here. Good forward air.
Yeah, calling out the jump there, kind of covered all options there for Stitch. He got the jump covered with the forward air, and then if that missed, or he went for a different option, then that's fade back nair, so everything in the world covered. And Stitch, back in this game, 83% though. Very close to Alolan Whip death percent, if not already in it.
That back throw, not gonna take, oh, it is gonna take, wow. I didn't even see the kill spark.
My man DI'd up.
Yeah. Impeccable DI coming out from that one, but we'll see how he can bring it back, because we've seen him do it. So that's something that if you're...
Jeez. Ah, the damage.
Yeah.
Oh, no jump either. Oh.
Good air dodge. Really good awareness.
Yeah, the reaction from Stitch there was impeccable, but is it too little too late? He's bringing this stock back, but he needs this one and another if he wants to take this game as well.
Yeah.
You've seen him do it before, but...
Yeah, if you're Quag, knowing that Stitch has that it can really clutch out a situation like that in that last game means that he's going to probably want to take the stock earlier, much earlier.
Oh,
and
yeah, absolutely.
That is something that Stitch can also capitalize off
Oh!
of. And he's certainly going to, it looks like, because he took that stock and all of a sudden he's
got the
looking
momentum
posed
again.
to take another one.
Dare.
Oh my god!
Oh, great recovery there by Quag. Again, though, I'm thinking, how does Stitch come back like this against Incineroar?
Insane clutch factor. I mean, this is insane to watch. All of a sudden, just going from down in stock, looks like he's on the back foot, and all of a sudden he's put the game in his favor.
Yeah, that back air could have maybe gone into an up smash, but up air was the option. And so Quag's still in this game. Stitch, though, again, impeccable DI, gonna be living that. But
good call out on that egg throw with the forward air from Quag. Really good stuff, but almost let that game get away from him.
Yeah, if you're Quag, you've got to be really worried. You've had two huge leads. You let one slip, and you almost let a second one slip.
Yeah, so that's
you've got to learn how to put this dinosaur down.
Yeah, Stitch is just... It's weird. He just gets that last stock, and all of a sudden he's like, "All right, it's time to turn it up."
Yeah,
it's really
It's almost like he has IRL Lucario.
Yeah, really good stuff coming out from Stitch. We have a bit of a joke going around here in the Chicago area where we give each player a Pokemon ability.
Okay.
So I'm not sure how familiar you are with Serdank and Pokemon abilities, but Serdank as a player, he has Moxie. He takes a stock and he gets better.
Yeah.
We've said Predacious, our premier Steve, he's got Prankster. He's always got a setup for everything. It's insane.
So would you say that Stitch would then have like what's King Gambit's ability, where the more allies
Supreme Overlord.
Supreme Overlord.
Yeah. It's like he gets the last stock. He's like, all right, I've got to clutch it out here. So we'll see what we've got here. We've got a lead coming up from Quag, but I mean that doesn't mean much to Stitch or to Yoshi because he's already going to fire back, putting him really close to percentage.
Yeah, back throw here probably won't take it, but I mean we've seen some really clutch DI from Stitch and some really questionable DI. So.
Yeah, that is true. So we'll see. The revenge, I'm really liking Quag revenging these egg throws. Not gonna get all of them, obviously, but it does create a bit of a fear in Stitch. It's like, okay, I have these egg throws that I have to use to recover, but I've also got an Incineroar who is buffing himself every single time he... Okay, wow.
This forward air is coming up from Stitch, man.
Yeah, really good stuff.
They're putting in so much work.
Stitch is doing a really good job here.
And we also can't say, like, that Quag's doing a bad job.
Oh,
Quag's
no,
doing
he's not at
amazing,
all. Quag is doing amazing. He's, like, always feels like he's in the right spot at the right time.
Yes.
He's always, like, it feels like his revenge hits have always been impeccable, and then he's always been able to capitalize off of them as well. Like we saw right there.
Yeah, and something else I want to point out is he was also able to weave around. Oh, goes for that Alolan Whip, not quite going to hit it.
Not yet. That one, that's going to take it. Yeah, that's going to take the stock. really good stuff coming out from Quag here. But he has activated Supreme Overlord here. So we'll see what Stitch can, how Stitch might be able to come back from this, or if Quag is going to kind of stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, Stitch has gained the strength of the Fallen right here, and we'll see. Any percent that you put on Stitch right now, though, is
a good
gold
amount.
if you're Quag.
And Quag, I'm noticing, Stitch, it makes sense. He's playing a little bit more scared. He wants to bait Quag in. But Quag is also playing as if he's on his last stock, it feels like, because at any moment he could be.
Yes. And we've seen what Stitch on the last stock will do.
Yeah.
Oh, great cover there with the Darkest Lariat. But Stitch able to recover.
Yeah, just barely, though. Hanging on to the skin of his teeth here. Let's see.
Throw.
That back throw, not... Oh, it
Yeah,
is going to take it. Okay. Yeah, much better showing coming up from Quag here on that last stock situation.
Yeah, I think that's the first time we haven't been scared for Quag in the last stock.
Yes, that is the first time, I think. So really good stuff. I love this song.
It's such a good song.
I hear this every week. I love this song. Hopping into game number 4 here. Let's see. This is a really good set. Really back and forth.
Absolutely.
Taking him to town and city.
This is
a choice.
This is very scary for Stitch. This is the stage with the smallest side blast zones.
Yeah.
So you know that Alolan Whip is going to be killing very early, and the back throws as well. But we haven't seen... I think we've only seen one Alolan Whip kill this set so far. Back throw has done a bit more for Quag, though.
Yeah. Ooh, missing the jab block, but reading the roll in with the Nair. Really good stuff coming up from Stitch. So let's see what else he can cook up here. There's an Alolan Whip. That's not going to take the stock, but it is going to put Quag in a really good position.
Yeah. Ooh, great parry there.
Nice parry. This game is weird.
Yeah, Quag is kind of like searching for that back throw. He knows that that's been his moneymaker so far, but if you're like honing in on one option, okay, back throw's gonna be taking that.
Yeah,
stock.
that one's gonna. Yeah, that back throw's gonna take it.
I was gonna say if you're honing in on one option, then you gotta be very careful that your opponent doesn't like sense that and is able to capitalize. Ooh.
Yeah. Really, really good lariat coming out from Quag here. He's a big cat, so that's obviously not going to take the stock just yet, but it's really in Quag's favor. He's just seems, never mind. I was going to say he seems comfortable letting Stitch approach him, but got a little greedy there and really paid the price for it.
I was going to say that this is maybe like another downside of Town and City is that Yoshi's upward kill options, like up throw, or not up throw, rather, up smash, and like the down B and the up air won't be killing as early. Yeah. However, Stitch was able to take that stock with a down B, so just got to get Incineroar a little bit higher in percents, and then you're golden.
Good Nair, not going to get much out of it, but let's see what Stitch can do here. It's interesting that he goes for the back air and not the down air. I feel like most Yoshis go for the down air after the egg lay.
Yeah, it might be a positioning thing, or maybe like in case Incineroar pops out with Revenge, the back air is kind of harder to time to counter rather than...
Jesus. Yeah. Okay. Good stuff to Stitch taking that stock.
Can we get like a Stitch forward air counter on the stream? I kind of lost count. Is that 5 or 6?
He's really good at that.
Yeah.
He's just like sinking every time he goes for one, so really good stuff. And he's kind of running over Quag here. Quag, all of a sudden, I think we're seeing for the first time, Quag actually doesn't have a lead.
I was going to say, this is like a brand new position for Stitch. Never holding a lead in the last stock, but only 61% of them. That's like 1 or 2 Incineroar hits away from, especially Revenge.
Yeah, especially with Revenge, yeah. So this is a scary position to be in if you're Stitch. He's got... Oh!
It's even. It's even.
It's even. And he's going... See, I keep saying he's just really good at finding those Revenges off of the egg lays. Or the egg throws. But really good back air.
Oh!
Oh!
Did he get stretchered?
I think so. I think he landed on the platform there.
You hate to see that, but we love to see a Game 5 situation.
We do. We love seeing Game 5s here. So good stuff to Stitch, just narrowly taking that one out. But again, the Supreme Overlord coming in clutch here.
Exactly. Yeah, I was questioning the Town City pick a lot, but
Yeah.
it did work out really well for Stitch. He was able to weave in and out of Incineroar a lot better. Large stage, flat.
Yeah.
So a lot of good options there for Stitch there. So
yeah, it's something that you know, people don't take. People, I feel like these days take for granted.
Mhm.
It was always the meme before. It was like, oh, Incineroar's bad because he's slow.
Yes.
But nowadays with SkyJ on the scene and so many other Incineroars doing it well here in Chicago even, that's kind of been taken out of the conversation. It's like, yeah, he's slow, but he's still scary. But Stitch did a really good job in that last game, using that slowness to his own advantage.
Yes, absolutely. Again, like these egg lays, Quag is popping out with revenge every time, and Stitch is always ready to punish that.
Yeah.
He's doing a great job so far, and has another % lead right now. Ooh, that could be going away though.
Yeah, really good call out coming up from Quag there, knowing that Stitch is kind of up smash happy. But it's not going to matter too much because Stitch is going to take the stock with that down B.
Yeah, if I'm... Wow, tons of damage there.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Not letting it up either. Oh, no.
Oh no,
not
he did it to him!
Not again!
You can't do that to the man!
This not good looks if you're Quag here. You have a insurmountable mountain to climb here because you've got Stitch who can just clutch it out. Good forward air, but that's not going to be enough to just, you know, he's still got a whole 2 stocks to work with here.
I was going to say, it's not just like he has to take 2 stocks from Yoshi, he has to take 2 stocks from Stitch, and we've seen how clutch Stitch can be in these last stock situations.
Oh, yeah. It's insane to watch. So, but, I mean, this is how you do it. 77% on him already, but Stitch using that fantastic airspeed to just kind of get away from it. Bad lariat.
Yeah, great damage. Triple up air coming out, but does
Good
get
revenge.
Yeah, a little bit of an overextension and able to get revenge off of that fourth up air.
It feels like Stitch intentionally delayed that up air, but Quag was able to actually revenge it anyways. But this is
that it?
That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, wow. Really good stuff coming from Stitch.
Yeah, what a set.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Stitch, fantastic Yoshi to watch. Really, really good player.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really good.